Hi, everyone. Welcome to 2024. This is my first collaboration this year and the beginning of so many other collaborations that I'll be having with my colleague here. She's also a therapist, a very good therapist. And she speaks diction unlike the doctor of happiness. Ana so sobre. You enjoy her. Okay, so there'll be more collaborations between Dr. NC and Dr. IJ. But you are especially welcome to therapy with Dr. IJ, your one and only doctor of happiness, Dr. Biota, the one and only, no one the one and only doctor of happiness. Okay, so Dr. NC, can you greet them?
Hello, Happy New Year. It's wonderful being here today with Dr. IJ.
Are you seeing the diction? You are a doctor of happiness, and I'm a Niger babe. So I can name me like this. We need to be doing it like this, okay? So you are specially welcomed. So today we want to talk about blended families, because of the Yule Doche family crisis. You know, we are counselors. So I made a video earlier, and in counseling, no matter how bad the problem is, there's always a solution. So counselors don't give up on problems, okay? It is problems. We either prevent problem like pray problem. Okay, we either prevent problems or we solve problems that are already existing, which is the main thing that therapy with Dr. IJ does. So we provide solutions to trending social issues. So because of the Yule Doche crisis, we'll be talking about blended families today. So Emma Dr. NC speaks sobre, so she will tell you. No, I like it. It's just that you know me, I'm a realist. I don't know if I can ever get myself to start speaking like an Oyibo when I'm a white, but she speaks like the Oyibos, and I give it to her. And then she's a really good therapist, so she will tell us about blended families. Then we'll take it from there.
Okay, thank you very much. A blended family is kind of a situation, a family where um, both parents or one of them are coming into a relationship with a child or more than a child.
Do you understand? Like half siblings. Okay, let's do an illustration.
Let's say we are married.
You know, I taught in nursery and primary school some time ago, so it's good to illustrate it very well. Okay, so you Edochie was married to me. Okay, they are still in court. So you is married to me. Okay, now he secretly married Judy. So now May's children, okay, are, what do we call that? Are half siblings. Half because their parents are, yeah, they have the same father. So they are half siblings. You children with Judy, and you children with me are half siblings. Do you understand? While Judy's children with Obase are stepchildren with May's children. Do you understand? Step siblings. Do you understand? Because of marriage. Yeah. My father married your mother, and my mother married your father, kind of situation. So Judy came into the marriage with children from Obasi, and you came into the marriage with children from May. Do you understand? Making them step. Then half now, because Imando Ibo, half. That means how do I May's children and children with you. Yeah, I have siblings. Why Judy's children with Obasi and Judy's children with you, I also have siblings. Yes. Because they share the same mother. So that is a typical blended family. Okay. Then we have this lady, Tiana of Tiana's empire. She's a very hardworking Nigerian entrepreneur, but all her children are from
Different
different
men.
fathers. That's her first child is her first child is from a different father. Her son is from a different father, and her last child is from
A
her
different
current
husband.
husband. So she is in a blended
So
family.
those husbands, before they married her, did they come with children too?
Well, I don't know, but
Okay.
I know it's a blended family,
Of course,
considering that
different men involved.
another lady in Nigeria is Sandra Ihonwa. Sandra Ihonwa has her children from two different fathers, who be Franklin and Steve Thompson, her
Okay.
other husband. I think
Mhm.
she was briefly married to Ubi, and then she had her other kids, and then got married again to Steve Thompson. But the marriage packed up after 5 months.
After 5 months.
Yeah, so she had her son. So do you now understand blended families? Emma, as counselors, we like people to understand us very well. Now, what Dr. Ains, you know that this thing comes with a lot of challenges,
Ah,
issues, crisis, identity crisis. So let's talk about it. I think the first problem they will have is
identity
with
crisis.
identity crisis, because you're coming with the values from the previous home to this new one, from the previous marriage to this new one.
Yes. Another thing about I don't even in identity crisis. Your first child, let me say your first child is 17 years old, and you marry a man who has a 19-year-old son. That automatically makes your own child your second born.
Of course, now. So, positioning
Birth order.
problem, that's other
will not
problem.
change. It's going to be
Yeah,
a
that's
blended
true.
family. The next
Even
one,
communication problems and interest, clash of interests,
clash of values, clash of
clash of
interest, clash of how do I put it now?
culture,
Exactly,
culture
culture.
shock.
Alright. Yes. Another one is
In fact,
financial
sometimes even
difficulties.
yeah, in fact, sometimes even religious shock. If both parents are of different
Different religious,
religions, or
yes,
they have different religious inclinations or indoctrinations.
yes, as they're growing up and you're coming with a
Yeah.
different one, it's going to be a problem. The next is lack of funds, financial difficulties. Now, CEO's case, he has three children remaining from May, two from Judy, three from Obasi. That's how many children?
So
And,
he has
and
to pay school fees
he has to
and
take care of them.
parents.
He has to take care of all of them. So
Yes. So
having blended family, you
then
need to be.
innocent Obasi too.
He has to also contribute something
Yeah, he has to be
for
in
his
the blend.
three children. Another one is lack of bonding amongst family
No, yeah,
members.
because there is a bias already.
Mommy married my daddy.
Yes, some children will be looking at the father or the mother with bombastic side eye.
And
Look at this
there'll be
man.
problems with trust.
Definitely.
They won't.
Yeah, I would trust if that's why I will never do blended family. If God forbid, I'll never marry and lose my husband. But if I get married and my husband ever gets maybe dies or something, for crying out loud, I won't want a blend. My children will never stay in a blended family,
It's
especially
nonsense.
my daughters. What if my daughters get raped? No, God forbid. Because they are step siblings.
It's true.
I won't like that.
No bond, no family relation. You know, it's a messed
Sexual
up.
and emotional
It's a
abuse
messed
could
up
come there.
situation.
So
Yes.
it's a messed up situation
Yes.
that has an implication, lots of implications for counseling.
Usually there's sibling rivalry among siblings
Definitely.
of same mother and same father.
Yes.
There's sibling rivalry. But the conflict, see, the one inside blended family is a conflict, core conflict.
It's a wahala.
You got it, wahala.
In the Nigerian way,
Wahala
wahala.
Pro Max. Wahala Pro
Wahala.
Max. So you can imagine now, okay, I know one of my friends told me that when she cautions her husband's children, the husband will support the children.
Definitely. I also have a situation, a client whose how do I put it now? Whose stepson disobeys a lot.
The woman he married.
The wife. You had a wife or a baby mama.
Okay.
Like Portable. Portable is another person in a blended family. Davido.
Yes, it's a
All these
blended
people
family
are in
situation.
blended family situation because sometimes baby mamas could also cause blended families. It's not only when there is marriage.
It's true.
Because you that is even getting married to a man that has a blended situation, they could also sleep with each other. I hope you know. As a doctor of confidence is a reality. Maybe one day they want to go and discuss the children's welfare, and one thing could lead to another. So don't forget that. So that's part of the problems that come with it. The fact that there will be lack of trust. Like me, hey, my heart. Oh.
When the man goes out and comes back late at night, you'll be wondering, are you sure?
Walker,
He didn't go
where did he go? Maybe he went to Mama Kechi.
There's lack of trust.
There will be serious lack of trust.
There's lack of trust. And that's why I think that's why in most blended families, the women with their children, they try to create a space of love and acceptance. It happens even in polygamous homes. You see in polygamous homes, the children are closer to their mothers than their
But you know that
fathers.
it's easier to manage
A
polygamy.
polygamous home.
It's
than a
easier to
blended
manage.
family.
We are counselors now. It's easier to manage polygamy. Do you understand?
Yes.
Blended means serious. In fact, it's an implication for counseling.
Yes, they will need to be counseled.
Seriously, and then consistently, because re-education will come into. Because one of the solutions is cognitive behavior therapy. Sometimes you may even have to apply exposure therapy.
That's true.
When there are certain things that could affect other people, like like when a male child of a blended family wants to rape the step sibling. Okay, there will be exposure therapy in such a situation. Then there is family therapy, like what we are doing now, family therapy. Okay, even attachment based therapy.
Yeah.
Sorry, we are therapists, we're just talking. Sorry,
No
so
vex,
sorry, no vex. What we are trying to say is that it should be managed.
They will try to find closure.
They should find a balance.
Exactly.
A serious balance.
Exactly. And how can you find closure? Number one, acknowledge your feelings.
Yeah,
As
very
me
important.
is mad. She's angry. And
if she wants to hug Transformer, she should hug the doctor of
Acknowledge the fact that
happiness.
it's not your fault. It's the person that is doing this stuff. So it's valid to be angry.
But after being angry, you need to also walk around what has happened to you, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, the best is not running away from the situation. You face it. Self-efficacy theory now.
One of your children.
In self-efficacy, self-efficacy says that even the hopeless theory now, that something happened to you. Okay, your ability to rise above it is what makes you, efficient.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So self-awareness plus self-efficacy. But when life throws something at you, May didn't plan to be in a blended family. Her kids didn't plan that they'll both have siblings and step siblings. But Omela, it has happened. So they have to focus on the present
and the future. Leave the past.
Yes, all of those. Daddy, why did you? Counselors, we don't do why did you. If it has happened, it has happened. So we find solution.
Another thing is to set boundaries.
Yeah.
Set rules. Special occasions. This is how we'll go. Public holidays. This is how you will do it. Discipline. You need to set boundaries.
Everybody there has
clash of culture, clash of values. You must set boundaries. Even the woman will feel headache.
Even the man, like the kind of headache you is feeling now.
Financial headache.
I'm a counselor. Let's talk him. He has a lot of problem now. So talking about the mistake he has made is not even necessary.
Let him seek support, because if you're in a blended family, you must seek professional help.
Yeah, but you need even social support too. So I think, he has been condemned a lot. Please, online in-laws, please. Let's forgive him. Even Judy too. Chineke. Judy is also in a problem of her own.
Yes.
Don't you think so?
Yes.
Judy has her own problem, which is the fact that she's also in a blended situation. She would have been better off being married to Obasi. But right now, she has Obasi's children.
She has youth children.
And then she has stepchildren. So it's
I
a lot.
just
And then
hope. I
Obasi
just hope
could
she
also
knows what she's getting
remarry.
herself into.
She knows now. Obasi could also remarry. So she has another stepchildren by extension.
And what if maybe
Marry,
divorces you and marries another person and
another round of stepchildren. So it's marry.
It's a messed up situation.
Yeah, but in conclusion, no matter how messed up a situation is, it can be managed. And that's why we are counselors, therapists. It can be managed. But again, adults, I think that's my conclusion. Adults, try not to make bad choices, knowing that your choices could affect your generations unborn, even up to your 10th generation. Do you understand? Be careful the choices you make. Very important. Be careful. Okay? Be very careful. Don't be careful. I don't know. Just be very careful because it's not easy. And then for a young girl planning to marry an already married man,
avoid blended homes.
no, even if you want to accept it,
know what you're getting into.
Know what you're getting into. And not the effect it will have on your children in future.
And on yourself. Sometimes people have not encountered they've not experienced certain things until finally it dawns on them. So just know what you're up for.
Yeah, just know it.
Just know.
Okay? Just know it. But every problem has a solution.
That's true.
And the counselor is your friend that is always there to listen. So we are sending you a digital hug. Sandra Ihowa, we are sending you a digital hug. Tiana's Empire, we are sending you our hugs. Judy, we are sending you our digital hugs. And every other person that we don't know or we can't remember now who is in this quagmire, please, we love you and your situation can be managed. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank
Dr.
you so much.
Anything?
The only thing I can say is another way to manage a blended family is to ensure that you don't impact your bitterness on your children.
Oh no. Or practice parental alienation.
Yes.
Where you now start preventing your children from seeing their other parents.
Yes, you can have family routine, family meals, maybe during Christmas. Let all the children gather together, bond together. It will help the situation. But don't keep your children out and say, stay on your own, stay my own. It will worsen the situation. So
and avoid,
let the children bond together with love and support from the family.
Yeah, and then avoid negative energy.
Dr. Buto. That is important to you.
Yes, so you see hatred, you see bitterness, you see unforgiveness,
we don't need it.
Malice, maliciousness, all those things. You don't need it, okay? Just be filled with love, okay? You attract who you are.
And don't forget yourself in a blended family situation.
Yes, please love yourself.
Exercise. Do what makes you happy. Self-fulfillment.
Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy.
Don't worry.
Be happy. And we love you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Bye.